basically a demo on the Vista 128 system, the burglar alarm system for the site. You have two burglar alarm systems. One is for the pharmacy, one is for the IDF rooms. The pharmacy, we have two groups. Group 1 is pharmacy, Group 2 is the vault. Here, we have 8 groups. What do we do? 6, I mislabeled this. I got to label this 7 and 8. So that's all the IDF rooms and the MDF rooms. Starts with 107, 618, 312, 234, and then the second floor, third, fourth, and fifth floor. So it goes all the way up.
All right.
These two keypads are just annunciators. You never touch these keypads.
Okay.
They just tell you what the status is going on in the actual site. So here is a list, and I'm going to give you this book.
Okay.
It shows you exactly whatever this says is exactly corresponding to here. So when you see a R ready, that means that that door is closed and that's ready to arm.
Okay.
If you see an N, that means the door, something's wrong or the door is open. Door's open, someone's working in there.
All right.
So once you see the ready, that means it can be armed from the site. So basically, I'm going to go to room 107 and I'm going to arm it, and you're going to see a change here. You're going to see this go ready first, and then you're going to see it arm, and then I'm going to create an alarm and you're going to see what happens.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to be right back. Okay.
It went to an N and then to an R and now to an R.
To an R. So now we know it's in the armed state, and it's actually counting down. So it's giving you time to leave and whatever.
Okay.
Once it stops beeping, that is armed.
All right.
And I'll take you over there and show you how we disarm it and all that.
Okay.
All groups are armed and disarmed from the group. From, if you want to group arm the pharmacy, you go to the pharmacy and arm it, and disarm it from the pharmacy.
All right.
Nothing gets armed or disarmed from here.
Okay.
Okay, it's on.
All right.
So now let's go and we'll disarm it. You're going to hear a tone on the keypad. I'll take a shot of that. All right. And I'm just going to put in the default master code, which you guys are going to change. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. And now you're off. And now I just hit start for false, and it just tells me that we're underneath the motion detector, we're fine, we're good.
All right.
Okay? So if you were going to arm it, let's do the arming while we were right here. So the only thing about arming it is like you'll be here by yourself. Sometimes you'll go to arm it and you'll notice it won't arm right away. It's because you're tripping the motion, right? Ready? And away. The away key is the arm key. So you always want to do code away, and that'll arm it. And now we exit. And like we were coming in, 1, 2, 3, 4, off. And now you're back to normal. So it's basically very simple to arm and disarm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now we should see it slowly turn to a star.
Yes.
It did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, whenever you see that, you know there's an alarm. Someone created an alarm in that group.
Okay.
So you know. Okay, I'm gonna go reset it. All right, everything's in here.
Okay.
So basically, come over here and I'll just show you. This is for you guys to keep.
All right.
All right. And so it's pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Not much to it. I mean,
We've
it's
been dealing with these keypads for a long time, just learning the codes on it.
yeah, it's just a little different setup than what you have, but it's pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the only thing is, so we're pretty much done with the disarm it. That's all in here. The date and time, I already said it. The one thing about the date and time is the date and time is for like events. So if you guys wanted to look at events in the screen, there's an event page that tells you how to go in and look at like who logged in, who logged off, who was in there, all that stuff.
Okay.
The one thing we want to go over with the chief when he comes back is decide how you want to do codes. You can do up to 150 codes. If you don't do them individually, then say all of you guys are code 2. Then unless we have a camera pointing right out there, we wouldn't know who went in because it's
Right.
only code 2 we know went through that door, right? So I don't know how they work with the IT guys. I know they're in and out constantly. Do they have their own special code, or they all have individual codes?
For one room is our telephone equipment room, each of us have an individual code.
Good.
For like medical records upstairs, we have a generic code for all of us to use.
Okay,
So
so you
it's-
know the pros and cons of both, right?
Right, of course,
It's a
yes.
pain in the neck kind of to set up, but sometimes it's better to have individual codes because then you
More
really know who
accountability.
came in. Right,
Right,
exactly. So that's basically it. That's the whole system. How to set up codes. You know, this will tell you exactly if you want someone to be a master, a manager, and it's all written. Very simple how to
Okay.
do everything. But like I said, the first thing we're going to do when you guys want to put codes in, and you got a list of codes or whatever, is we're going to change that master code.
Right.
Because the master code 1234 is generic for every Vista that comes out of the box.
Right,
So we'll
okay.
change that code.
All right.
So that's yours. I would show you the pharmacy. It's exactly the same thing. You
All
walk
right.
into the pharmacy. If you want to see it, it's fine. I can take you over there and show you.
I'm okay with this.
Right, because when you walk in the pharmacy, you have 2 keypads. You have one at one door, one at the other. They're the same keypad. You can turn it on or off from either door. And then
Right.
when you go into the vault, there's a vault, separate keypad, separate group.
Okay.
So you can arm and disarm the vault separately. So if you came in the morning and you're going to have the vault open, you disarm it, the vault's open. I don't know the policy, but you know what I mean? And then you do whatever you got to do.
Right, right.
Or some places I know, because if they have narcotics or anything like that, they have to arm it all the time when they go out. So they arm it, and then the vault's on, but the pharmacy is open. You know, you can do what you want.
Right.
That's the whole system.
Okay,
Very
pretty
simple,
basic.
right?
Yeah.
Pretty basic, right?
Yeah.